How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection. It's the third episode I'm recording today. Even though I only meant to... I only meant to record, like, 2 episodes and an episode of Yakuza, but then I realized that I'm, like, I'm moving the plot forward, I'm doing a story mission, and I'm, like, in the middle of some dungeon, and I'm not sure if upon exiting the game and turning on Yakuza, so, it's a whole new game I turn on, so this game would be reset. I'm not sure if they won't bring me back to the beginning of this dungeon, basically, so I don't want to have that happen to me. Let's try out this new SMG I found last episode. 2 episodes ago I found this really cool SMG.
We get it. You captured our huge, scary laser. Gold star.
That gold star line distracted me. I just really find it funny. How upset he is, like, gold star. Yeah, last 2 episodes ago, I replaced my purple SMG with a different blue one, but it was fucking awesome. And then I found this Hyperion blue SMG that may not be as awesome because it doesn't have an element on it, but it's pretty cool.
Help! I'm being held hostage in the
Still got some of that warhead left.
Any chance you could, rescue me? The bloody scabs will lick me when they realize I'm not what I say I am.
And what did you say you are? A hot piece of ass? Then they realize you're a fucking ugly nerd? No, it's a rather standard SMG. No crazy shit like throwing it upon reloading, like that one I had before, or the one I had next after that, the blue one I mentioned, which had an effect that it just had really shitty accuracy, unlike this one. This one had great accuracy. Let me see, actually, 93, that's a really good accuracy. And see, that's the kind of accuracy you want on a gun. You don't want 100% accuracy like I did with those laser revolvers. You want like 80-something to 90-something. On a sniper rifle, of course, you do want high accuracy. But not on a fucking machine gun like this. In my opinion, I don't know, maybe some other people would disagree with me heavily. They would say like, why the fuck wouldn't you want 100% accuracy? Well, because, like, let's say this bolt is the enemy's head and I'm trying to shoot it, but the enemy is moving around, so like, if it moves to the right, then this bullet hit it. I don't know. I'm saying that, like, ironically, you end up more accurate with less accuracy. Does that make any sense? So that convinces you that what I'm saying is true? Because the more I fucking speak about it, the less I think it's true what I'm saying. The more I lose faith in my own words.
I'll open the door.
Oh, they fixed the thing. Oh, never mind, they didn't fix the fucking thing. I can equip the weapon on the right by pressing down. If I press down and kind of push it to the right. But it doesn't... Oh, never mind, you can do it. That's the weapon I have equipped on my left equipment slot. Also, look at the fucking texture on this gun. On the back of it, there's like a really distorted Torg logo. Looks really shitty.
Am I glad to see you? Here I was doing some help-yourself exploring, working on a pet project I've been cooking up, when the scabs swept in, about to cut me up bad. When I persuaded them, I'm a medic. I am a doctor, but more the Hyperion R&D kind.
So is that
Gladstone
true,
is
Jack?
cool, and he should have a fucking cutscene introducing him. Then I could have put him in a fucking thumbnail, but the guy doesn't even bother to load in his textures. Bro, load in your textures, for fuck's sake, this is
I work on
embarrassing.
experimental tech. The division greenlit me using the resources here. Why are you here?
Well, Gladstone Katoa, I need to get back to Helios and retake the big-ass laser on it from a bunch of freaky-looking doll military
No, I don't
types.
think his textures are gonna load in. He's just gonna look blurry like that. Gladstone is a cool character, and they just ruined his introduction by not having an introduction cutscene.
Why are you here?
Additionally, by completely destroying his fucking
Jack wants
textures.
to build a robot army
Like, what
driven
the
by
actual
my
fuck?
AI, then retake Helios with it. I'm Felicity, by the way.
Oh. Gotcha. You're after my prototype. Well, it's not finished.
What? No, we're here to build robots. What prototype are you talking about?
Ah, right. I was working on an off-the-books project, creating a master bot capable of digistructing an almost unlimited supply of other bots. My prototype's almost done, but the scavs stopped me from installing some
Gladstone's the
key
one who
parts.
came up with the
Besides, I
constructor.
wouldn't want something that powerful to fall into their grimy hands.
This
Yeah,
guy?
apparently the
This guy
construction
right
of the
here?
constructor
Tell me more.
is a
Yeah,
crucial
bro.
plot
We'll
point in
just
this
need to
fucking
finish
game.
putting the hardware together.
And then in
After that,
Borderlands 2 you
install
just
the
fight a
integrated
bunch of
AI.
constructor bots and you don't even fucking think about... You don't think about the lore and
Hey, man,
backstory of
what
it.
do you think old Felicity's here for?
That's what I like Borderlands about too. It has just the right amount of lore, you know?
That's not what I had in mind.
Like you fight enemies and there is lore to the back, like you fight the robots in Borderlands 2, and there is enough lore where like you know where the robots came from, you know who designed them and shit.
Yeah, totally.
Actually, you don't.
But first,
Actually, I don't
you'll
think you
need to
do.
finish putting
But
together
you know, the
prototype.
constructor was made by Gladstone. But there's not like an overwhelming amount of lore where you have to keep up with a bunch of fucking different factions, bullshit,
Do I not
and
get a say
a
in
bunch of
this?
shit, you know?
Sure, yeah, whatever makes you happy. Just make my
No, you
motors-
don't, because you're an AI. And AI is frowned upon right now, and you lost all your fucking sympathy. That's what you get, Felicity, for replacing artists and making a bunch of really shitty looking fucking art. There's also a bunch of you know what's the worst thing? I've seen AI generated shit. There's like a bunch of AI generated garbage cartoons on like YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids is already a cesspool of fucking dog shit content. Because kids, I guess, don't know any better and they will watch anything that fucking moves. But like, toddlers will watch that. Kids who are like 5 years and up, I feel like have better taste in watching AI generated videos. AI generated fucking nursery rhymes. So literally the entire audience of these like YouTube Kids channels is actually parents trying to get their kids to sleep. And that's such a powerful fucking market apparently. They're like some of the biggest fucking channels on YouTube. Like that's kind of the meta of YouTube, you know? You don't want to fucking become a vlogger or a let's player. No, you want to fucking sing nursery rhymes. That's what you really gotta do to make it big on YouTube. And that's fucking ridiculous. Like, some of this shit on YouTube, these nursery rhymes, because, you know, I grew up with a little sister. Well, I had a little sister, have a little sister still. But, like, you know, at some point she also listened to these stupid-ass nursery rhymes. And even back then I thought this is, like, dog shit content, and I have to listen to it because she's trying to go to sleep. And now she's watching a bunch of... Still to this day, she's 12. And sometimes when I see the stuff she watches on YouTube, it's like... It might as well be AI generated, such dog shit fucking garbage I've ever fucking seen.
Would never want to work for anyone else. You picked a winner here, Felicity.
I don't want to count talks before they're hatched, but
Jesus Christ.
you know what? I think
Why
you're
was the
right.
camera shaking this much? Oh, Hyperion is the best. Hell yeah, I love Hyperion. What happened to SNS? There was a gun manufacturer in Borderlands 1 called SNS Munitions. And after Borderlands 1, they have never been seen again, and no one ever mentioned where they gone. There is a jokingly explanation to what happened to them. And it's that apparently they quit manufacturing guns. And they became the company responsible for manufacturing the beams coming out of the items that you see on the ground. So whenever you see a beam on the ground, you know it was made by SNS Munitions, but that sounds like a fucking joke. Obviously. Like, I'm not gonna... What the fuck is that? Oh. That was like a glitch. Now this SMG is so accurate I can shoot enemies from across the map. Unlike the blue one I hit a couple of episodes, actually last episode, that I couldn't even fucking aim it with when the enemy was right in front of me. You know, I would love to finish this location this episode because
Robotics factory up ahead. That's where I was working on my prototype before the scavs showed up and cleaned the place.
where did the scavs came from anyway? Did what, took over the entire facility? If you think fighting scavs over and over is pretty boring and like there should be more factions, and remember the doll soldiers from the very beginning of the game? We do fight them later on. They come back. And there's like a bunch of different variants of them, and then you would wish... Then you kind of wish that you were keep on fighting scavs instead. Now one funny thing about this location is that you can actually unlock a shortcut. If you go here, there's like a button that's highlighted. Even though it's highlighted, but like the quest doesn't tell you to go here or anything. And it brought us back over here to this room that's got a bunch of torques in it. And what the fuck are these explosions? See, like that's where we started. We went through here, then we took a detour, and now we're kind of connected. But the fucking stupidest thing about it is that when you open this door, then you exit the location and come back. This door is blocked again. So what? Like, that's so stupid. Like, it resets the shortcut. Plus, there should be a location here you can access, but you can only access it upon first accepting a quest that will take you there. It's a whole location specifically for a side quest, which is pretty cool, and it is a cool side quest. But I wish you could go there already, so that when you pick up the side quest, you could just simply teleport to that location instead of having to run through this location again. And you might be thinking, oh, I'm approaching the end of this place. Like, sure, but that doesn't mean that I'm approaching the end of this quest. Because we're gonna exit this area, enter a whole different area, and it's gonna be longer than it looks. Glad I started recording a bit earlier today than usual. Also, I'm really hungry, but I bought this kimchi bit. When I'm done recording, I gotta like mix it up with some fucking meat. Because fucking eating pure fucking kimchi alone.
Look at them go! Maybe you scared them off with your extremely scary vault handlers.
Yeah, that's exactly what I must have done. It's not like they entered power suits.
Apparently not. They've got a dial power suit. Sorry, bro.
I blew everyone up. Fucking whipped the robot to death.
Speaking of which, how's that going?
Oh yeah, so I guess we did invent the loaders, right? Yeah, that's the quest where we made loader. Yeah, so I guess loaders were also made by Gladstone along with Jack.
You are dead!
Or were loaders? No, there were loaders at the beginning of the game, remember? So yeah, loaders already exist. Someone else must have this came up and designed with them. You know what's funny? In Tales from the Borderlands, one of the main characters ends up being a loader bot, which is Reese's personal loader bot that he has. But in Borderlands 2, loader bot is just like a generic fucking enemy. And that series somehow managed to make a generic fucking enemy that you kill in thousands in Borderlands 2 into like an actually good character you root for. That's like if there was like a Mario game and they made a generic Goomba into a main character. And I'm not talking about like Goombell or whatever the fuck her name is. I'm talking about just like a generic run-of-the-mill Goomba that doesn't have a fucking name, it's just a Goomba. It doesn't have a funny outfit or a hat or anything that would make it like
Finally here.
cute looking or something. It's just a Goomba.
So, this is the birth canal of my new robot army, huh? Yeah, this is where I was doing most of my work before
Whoa,
the
a
scavs
legendary
came and forced
shield.
me to be their medic. We'll need to
Are
clear
you
the
right,
area of them
Isaac?
before getting to work.
What is this fucking Dead Space reference? Increases elemental resistance against the last element damage type. Regenerate health while active. Shield damage increases health. Regeneration rate increases max health. It is a cool shield, but the fucking capacity, man. It only has like 1,000 something. I do like it though. Can barely fucking afford it. This shit's fucking $200,000. American fucking dollars that exist in this universe, I guess. Where does this lead to? All is not lost. Some is found. Nice. Just what I wanted.
Places to see, people to kill.
Hell yeah. You know what, it's like, oh, you play as the bad guys in this game, blah blah blah. But fucking some of the main characters in Borderlands 2 don't have a better motivation than like Vault Hunters in this game. Like Nisha genuinely seems to believe that, you know, she's on the good guy's side. Wilhelm only gives a fuck about being paid at the end of the day. I'm sure he becomes a horrible fucking human being. Or not even a human being, more like a cyborg. Claptrap is a good guy at the end of the day. Same with Timothy, you know, doppelganger character. He ends up a good guy. Rocket enthusiast. What an enemy. Then I stood next to a barrel. That was my main reason I fucking died in Borderlands 1 upon my first playthrough. I had a skill where Lilith would sometimes like emit elemental damage out of herself, which worked really good against enemies when I got up close in their fucking face and I would start dealing elemental damage to them. But the unexpected side effect of it was that whenever I walked by a barrel, and that happened to be active, I would fucking accidentally blow up the barrel right into my fucking face.
I don't know about this place. Kind of looks like a junkyard. Are you sure we can build something badass up in here?
Of course, bruv. The scabs make it look way worse than it is. First thing we need to do is restore
Gladstone might be the only person who got to call Handsome Jack bruv. Right, turn on power. Whatever. Wish I could talk about something. You know what, when I said that I'm moving out to Korea, one thing I had on my mind that how would I take my PlayStation with me? Because I have to. I know it sounds silly. Like, I don't think I'm gonna take it with me, you know, like I'm not gonna prioritize it. But I'm definitely taking my Steam Deck. Because it's small, so... Like, I gotta take my computer, obviously. My Steam Deck will come with me. And another thing, to the last. So what I might do on my channel is for a period of time before I get my PlayStation back, I might record like different games. And Steam Deck is powerful enough to, like, for example, handle Metal Gear Solid Remake. Because and Borderlands 4, when they come out, I think. Because I really don't want to miss out on recording these games. But if I'm not gonna have my PlayStation with me, because I would rather buy the PlayStation versions, but maybe I could buy digitally. I could digitally just purchase Metal Gear Solid Remake and Borderlands 4, and when I get my PlayStation I would buy a box edition, so I would like buy the same game twice basically. And there's also Mafia, the old country. And I can't fucking wait to, like, quit my fucking job. You know what the worst thing is? So, like, the entirety of February... Well, February is already happening. But, what I wanted to say is that in March, I'm gonna have to make myself clear whether I want to stay a professional soldier or not. Obviously, I don't want to fucking stay one.
My weapon machines will fix that for you.
Now that's a nice assault rifle. Doesn't deal enough damage for me to replace my old one with, but yeah, I think only another fucking purple rarity weapon would have been good enough for me to use.
You in through the window. Let me see if I can get the cover down. These guys are
The dude's pissing at me.
Looks like scavs have barricaded themselves inside.
Yeah, these
Bet
guys
the
are
security
rather
guys is
rude.
vulnerable to
This one's
cold.
straight up pissing at me.
You should freeze and smash.
Yeah! Piss off! Like a lot!
Yeah, that kid got cold. What a hilarious fucking joke. No, I'm about to die, man. Why did I have to stand next to something that explodes again?
That's what it's all about.
I like this SMG. Get an element on it, then Jesus, it would have been good.
The main breaker should be in this room. Just flip it
Oh
on.
shit, no, don't kill me. Fuck. Now I'm gonna die and there's like no one to kill here. Alright, fuck it. Suicide. Remember kids, when everything else fails, you can always kill yourself. Yeah, so like I don't wanna stop making Let's Plays when I move out. It's a thing. Ooh. Ah, never mind. I thought it was good. I mean, it is good. Fucking beautiful looking too. Nice.
I always got new stuff.
You know what? I'm not a big fan of guns, like in real life. I'm not a gun nut or anything like that. Because, like, maybe when I was in middle school, the idea of like handling and shooting guns was fucking awesome because I played a lot of shooters. I still play a lot of shooters. Well, that's a cool fucking shotgun. But I'm not using a shotgun. Shit. And like, when I joined the army, and I actually shot guns so much that I just kind of got fucking sick of it. I was like, I don't really fucking... Shooting guns doesn't really excite me anymore like it did when I was younger. Now it just became like a thing I do. It's like, oh, okay, cool, guns, whatever. I don't know, maybe if I got to shoot some different guns and I only got to ever shoot like 2 kinds of guns, a rifle and a pistol. I don't know, maybe if I shot them like cool, exciting
Sorry, that
ways.
electrify the water. At least this place has power now.
Or maybe what actually excited me in middle school when I was playing all these shooter games is shooting people, not the guns themselves.
Okay, let's get down to serious business
Sounds
now.
pretty fucked up, but maybe
First
that's
thing
the
we need
case.
to
I don't
do
know.
is
Maybe I'm a
complete the eye
psychopath.
part. That's the really clever bit.
Nah.
I already have the process set up, but we'll need the material from a few of the security
I know what
guards.
makes a
I was
psychopath,
never
and
able to
I'm
get them myself.
definitely
Let
not
me
one.
guess. All brains, no balls.
Yeah, something like that. The little bugger's pack quite a punch. Head back to the security office that looks over the main room and call them in. Of course, that might attract more scabs too, so be prepared.
Are we like going? Ah, where the fuck are we going? The security room? That being up there? Okay. I'm fucking hungry, god damn it. And like tomorrow is Wednesday already, and it's like halfway through the week.
That's them. You'll need to destroy them in order to get their eyes.
Security bots. I wish I had a corrosive weapon. This one ain't dealing enough damage. With these fucking jackasses. But jeez.
Love that feeling.
Oh, I'm getting fucking tossed around like a ragdoll. Jesus Christ. One enemy tosses me into another enemy, then the enemy bashes into me. I feel so used.
Right, That's the stuff. Get the rest.
See, I think it's cool that I'm doing like a new game plus basically, because I have all my skills from the previous playthrough. Because I am way more fucking powerful than I would have been on my normal playthrough. It's completely possible that upon a normal difficulty playthrough during this part I could have guns that were so fucking shit that like my action skill wouldn't really help much. I definitely wouldn't be carrying 2 pistols, that's for sure. I was like halfway through the DLC to this game when I finally unlocked the ability to carry 2 pistols. So yeah, I would be carrying just 1 pistol and it would have been lame. Definitely, Nisha's best skill is the one that gives her 2 fucking guns.
Next up, head
Double
to
the fucking
Oculus lab.
damage.
I'll walk you through the process.
Ridiculously powerful.
Okay, just place the pieces in that converter over there. It'll melt down the raw materials and form the prototype eye.
An eye converter? That's
But
the
you know
dumbest
what?
thing I've ever heard of. Why the hell would they make an eye converter?
They didn't make it. I did. I was here for a long time preparing this lab for my prototype. This is highly sensitive experimental technology.
Really? Because it looks like a toaster.
Damn it, Jack, stop being such a dick to Gladstone. He's fucking... Without him, we ain't gonna do shit.
History in the making.
It does look like a toaster. I bought a toaster recently, but... It comes in handy a couple of times. Because like usually when I make some food,
Beautiful. Okay, now
I usually
That
don't
looks
make sandwiches.
incredibly
But you know what,
dangerous.
speaking of toasters,
I like it.
I think I'm actually gonna make some toast later after this.
We need to plug that baby into the main torso.
Especially since I'm fucking hungry. And I'm gonna finish up all the kimchi I have left.
Flip that latch and the cage should
I
open.
feel like I fucking shouldn't just eat kimchi like out of the bag just like it was. I feel like I should have prepared it like in some way. Maybe add some more
That's what we're building?
shit to it, I don't
I
know.
was so close to finishing this when the scabs arrived. It'll pump out a lot of robots, enough to make the difference against Dahl or whatever they are.
Oh, it's, looks kind of like a dumpster wrapped in sadness. Hey, no offense.
Install
This
Oculus.
constructor will be able to digistruct highly complex machines at an
I hope to finish this
unsurpassed
in
rate.
today's episode. We're gonna have a
Now,
boss
we need to
fight.
mount the torso onto the crane system.
27 minutes in. Okay, maybe I'll just... Damn it, there's like still a bunch of shit to do before we fight that boss fight. Should I make this a longer episode?
Oh, bruv, this is really happening. It's working. My old professor said I'd never amount to anything, but she was wrong.
And now look at me.
Want me
Good for you.
inside that thing?
Gladstone, I really like Gladstone.
I've been wondering about
He's
this
a cool character.
installation. You know, you could just
This game definitely
copy
does
it.
introduce these cool
Takes a
characters,
little
like
longer, but
Felicity's
it's the
cool.
same thing, and I'd find it much less terrifying.
Exactly how much less terrifying?
It's the difference between brain surgery and being scanned.
Let me think about it.
You could have made a better comparison, because I never been scanned, and I don't know whether it's terrifying or not.
That's good. Now we need to attach the turrets, then the legs.
First the turrets, then the legs, and these two parts are annoying. I've always found this part particularly annoying, where you have to get the turrets, because what you have to do is like weaken enemies' health bars so that the turret may kill them, but these turrets deal like fucking garbage damage.
Oh, that's okay, thanks. I've got a faster way to do that.
There's a turret. Let turrets kill scabs. And it's gonna kill like 12 of them. Like, couldn't they make it 5 or something? Look how little damage they fucking deal. There you go. It counted, right? Probably did it on purpose, that the turret deals such shit damage, so that I would have to think a little bit, and not just mindlessly shoot every enemy I see. Instead I would have to like leave them very weakened.
It's now at 50% accuracy. Get in there. I swear, bro.
Where are these guys coming out of? Don't they see what's happening? that we're literally using them as target practice.
Zero time, bitches.
Okay, I wanna get rid of this badass one. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Don't kill the scabs. Just summon them up a little. Then let the turrets work their magic.
Damn it, there's another one. Or am I supposed to somehow let the turrets kill? Okay, that's not gonna work.
How thirsty are you? The turrets need to get the
Technically, if I hit like an... I don't think this game hits an infinity pistol, does it? But if I did... Oh yeah, this game, instead of having an infinity, it has a gun that's like very similar to the infinity. But it's not the infinity. I guess it's a good thing I don't have a Nova shield, because if I did, this might have actually been a lot harder.
I'm back. Time to dance, asshole.
Don't kill the scabs.
Damn it, I'm all of a sudden dealing a lot of damage.
Targeting calibration's almost finished. Just a few more
Shoot the ones that are weak. Don't focus on these ones with full health. And I hit. See what I fucking said? That this part is annoying. All of a sudden, instead of mindlessly shooting enemies, I have to watch out for the fucking health bars and shit. It's like then they spawn these badass enemies that can actually take me down. Like these fucking turrets, just shoot the guys that are weakened already.
You're gonna scream.
Wonderful.
Try that again.
Come on, 2 more fucking enemies. One more enemy. Come on, you can do it, I believe in it. I did get quite a lot of XP out of that. You know what sucks? I don't have anything to extend my fight for your life duration, and look, I fucking died now. In Borderlands 2 you can have relics, which extend your fight for your life duration, but I don't think this game has anything that would do that. Because this game replaced relics from Borderlands 2 with OrosZ kits. And OrosZ kits are awesome, but like... I don't know, I wish somehow it had both relics and OrosZ kits. Like maybe the game would have just put an additional, that's not where I meant to go, an additional like equipment slot for the OrosZ kits. Alright, cool. Attach these worthless turrets that deal no damage. Great idea.
Feels like mercenary day.
So this is
Mercenary Day.
Not sure I want to.
Mercenary Day is this universe's equivalent of Christmas.
They're still attached to an experimental version of the dial power suit. So
It's like a joke about how,
and get them into the crane system.
you know, instead of a day of giving, it's a day of every mercenary operation being free. But basically, it's like stand-in for Christmas. That's the fucker that killed me. He didn't even bother to look at me this time. What a jackass. That's a cool gun, but you know, like as cool as the guns I got, so ain't gonna fly. And I know what you may be thinking. Why is it that every episode I just use one gun and I try to stick with it? I don't know actually. I just kind of do it like that. It's kind of a weird quirk of mine, I guess. Instead of just using the most powerful guns I have, and like once I ran out of ammo, I just switched to the lesser powerful guns. Instead, I really just like right now.
I didn't even think of that. It'll be
Your
a nice
mom.
warm up for you.
Like right now, I'm using the SMG and I just stick with it. I don't know. Because in my mind, I like to think of like, oh, what if it's like someone's first time actually seeing this game? I've always liked to keep that in mind, that like maybe somebody's first exposure to Borderlands the pre-sequel would be my Let's Play of it. So that's why I like to explain everything, show a bunch of stuff. So I'd like to showcase this SMG as much as possible. Because imagine if I got a cool SMG these 2 episodes ago, and then I only used it for like a full minute of gameplay. Wouldn't that be pretty lame? Like maybe someone watching would be like, man, I wish I got to see more of that SMG in action. Well, there you go, you got a full episode of it. Ouch, I got something in my fucking eye. Alright. Oh, bloody hell. Shit, this grenade mod is fucking powerful.
Why did I do it? The harder they jump.
Ow, ow, my fucking eye. Last time I was at a doctor, lady checking my eyes told me that I might need to think about glasses soon. It's like, I fucking have good vision, I don't understand. Though she did confirm that my vision is slightly shittier on my left eye, which I did notice a while back. That my left eye sees slightly worse. But like I wouldn't say my vision is bad enough to the point where I need fucking glasses. I think it's pretty good. Maybe in my 30s I'll think about glasses. Plus I would look like a fucking nerd wearing glasses. Or I would look super cute, I don't know. Depends what kind of glasses I get. Maybe I'll get the stupid fucking fanboy round rim glasses. Nah, I look like a fucking faggot in those. So they are cool. But I don't know, what am I gonna start wearing fucking turtleneck sweaters too and fucking skinny jeans? I ain't built to be a fanboy, alright? I'm too wide for that.
Okay, plug me in.
If I was very slim, then I would probably make a good fanboy, but yeah, I wouldn't make one.
This body feels strange. Arms, legs. Is this what it's like to be human? This is the worst.
Alright, let's see what you can do.
Keep them closed. What, my legs? Alright, whatever you say. Yeah, so Khalid's gonna walk around, kill people. How long is this episode? 38 minutes. Damn. Might end up with an actually maybe like an hour-long episode before I get to that fucking boss fight. And this grenade is pretty cool. Yeah, I do it for fun.
Not bad, Buttercup. You turned all those scabs into puddles.
I did, didn't I? Everything's lost like tears in a puddle.
Oh, ain't you a poet? The Felicity and the power suit actually deals pretty decent damage. But at least she's an actual help. Instead of just pretending. Like a lot of the time when you have a companion in a game and they're shooting alongside you, they deal like... They either deal no fucking damage or like very minimal damage where they barely ever kill anyone. Or they just straight up never hit anybody. What the fuck you mean detonate?
Vault Hunter, can you use the controls to lower the torso onto the legs?
Wasn't that very risky? Like what if the legs blew up as well? Also, why would you put the constructors in fucking legs?
Yeah, this is gonna get awesome.
Okay, this looks fucking ugly as fuck, I gotta say. This is the shittiest robot I've ever seen.
It got awesome.
It's a brute, isn't it?
Instructions
Well, it
don't
certainly
claim
doesn't look
fire.
very
The
subtle.
cell just needs to go through testing in the diagnostics
looks like
chamber. We'll be able
your
to install
mom.
the AI core Felicity there.
You know, Jack, I really didn't enjoy killing those scabs. Maybe this is all a mistake.
I don't like killing either, babe.
I do. My favorite thing in the world. God damn, this fucking episode. It's getting way too long, but I gotta finish this place. Come on, let's slaughter everybody.
To rotate the rails around. Head into that office and use the controls to get things moving again.
Oh, bloody hell. All these air tanks. I don't need air tanks.
I'm back.
Where the fuck is this enemy? I got bounced on his head, and somehow I didn't notice where he was. See, the accuracy on this SMG is really cool. Because this gun has a gimmick of the longer I hold down the trigger, the more accurate it gets. Instead of getting less accurate the more I shoot, this gun does the opposite. It gets more accurate the longer I shoot. Which is cool. It reminds me of a gun called the Bitch from Borderlands 2. Which had the same effect, except it like triggered much faster when you go into like full accuracy.
I love this ride.
You may love this part, but I don't. It's got ice grenades. God damn it.
I love this place.
See, last episode I was using pretty much exclusively my laser. Now I'm using this fucking SMG. That's kind of the thing I'm trying to go. Use a bunch of guns and give each gun I pick up like a fair chance and show it.
Okay, looks like
Even like a couple of episodes ago, I was using a gun that was worse than the gun I had, only because it was a very interesting gun to use.
Let's do this.
Oh my fucking god, really? I had a thought, you know, like, okay, maybe I should just finish the episode around here and do the boss fight at the beginning of the next episode. But no, I gotta fucking do everything in this episode. Like, yeah, I'll be sitting here for longer and end up with a longer episode. But I do not want to risk... Well, I guess at this point I could actually just leave the game open, like I did last time. Man, I don't know, I just want to fucking wrap up this entire fucking thing. I want to go back to Concordia, spend my moonstones, because I got a lot of them. Last episode was longer than expected too, it was like 38 minutes.
I don't want to have my memory wiped. I don't
If I knew how this
want
would
to
end
turn
up, I would have
into
made
this.
last episode 50 minutes long,
Copy of me into the constructor.
and this one also 50
Exactly how
minutes
long will
long.
it take to copy you?
Couple of days at the absolute most.
Too long. Sarpedon will have popped the moon like a zit by then.
I'm selling everything, because if I had something that was worth keeping,
Vault Hunter,
I would have already equipped it.
do it.
Well,
Sucks
this
to
one
be
deals
you.
666 damage. It's a satanic fucking gun. Also, man, Nisha's so cold. Sucks to be you, jeez. Such a cold-hearted bitch, my god. Alright, you know what? I wanted to go back and pick up some of the other equipment I missed out on. But I don't think it's gonna be worth it, really.
Nina, good for you.
Let's just sell what I got. Let's move on to the boss fight. It's about to happen. We're gonna install Felicity. And she just said she really wants to be installed in this robot, right? I don't know, she kept screaming something about how she can't wait. And she's super excited to be killing the scabs now or something like that. You know, yesterday I was so fucking tired and so fucked up, I didn't even take a shower. I didn't even took a shower. I didn't change my clothes. I fell asleep with my phone in my hand. Then took off my clothes. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh my god, it happened again.
Felicity, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can hear myself dying. I can... No. Stop it.
I would have been sympathetic to Felicity if she wasn't an AI. Look at the funky pattern on this robot. It's got like a hexagonal pattern. Felicity Rampant. So some generic fucking robots gets an introduction, but when Gladstone showed up and we met him for the first time, he didn't get an introduction.
Disable it, but don't destroy it.
I'd say that's kind of bullshit. Gladstone should change his agent. This boss fight usually actually pretty hard. I blow up her legs.
My mind is standing.
Do not shoot the shield on the eye because it will start reflecting bullets. And when bullets fly your way, then you gotta find out how the enemies feel when you shoot them in the face. Alright, I got it.
Wow, that was tough. Well, at least it looked tough. Whatever. Good work. Now let's see what this puppy can pump out. Gladstone, make me some friggin' robots.
Look, we got a bunch of loot. Do not open this one. Even if I did get a cool Loonshine weapon, it probably would have turned out to be fucking dog shit.
They need a little more je ne sais quoi. Let's go with Hyperion Yellow. Yes, sir.
I'm ignoring what Jack is doing, but he basically just... this is kind of the moment where they settled on the yellow robot scheme. Color scheme, and now all the Hyperion production robots are yellow. Claptrap is yellow too. On the trailer for Borderlands 4, Claptrap appears with like a head. Oh, for the Enforcer, Void Rocker. Oh, that might be cool. Maybe finally a head that I won't feel embarrassed for equipping, because they're all really shitty looking. Return to Mox. Alright. So now with an army of robots on our side, we can go back to Helios and retake the space station from the Lost Legion. Which you might be wondering, how is it that Jack alone is in charge of that? And he's not even in charge of that, he's doing this while he's already fired, so... I don't know, makes me wonder like how much influence over Hyperion he still has. Now that he's been fired. Does he even have access to like their database? To like help us out? Or is he doing everything remotely from his, I don't know, personal fucking computer or some shit? I'd say whatever, that's pretty stupid. Any other chests I can open, get some cool loot out of? Yeah, so we just killed Felicity, if you didn't pick up on that, and we forcefully shoved her into that robot after she's been such a huge help to us. And we fucking killed her. But, like, did we really? She's an AI, who cares? I don't feel bad about it, I don't know. Maybe I'm a cold-hearted motherfucker, but, like... She's an AI, I don't fucking know, I don't really care. Let's build a robot army. And let's finish this episode. Yeah, 50 minutes, that's what I expected this episode to be. Still, I was kind of hoping that we could wrap this entire location last episode. But, I guess it's not that bad. Return to Moxie. We're gonna return to Moxie next episode. Ooh, that's a nice fucking sniper rifle. Alright, you know what? To not prolong this stupid episode any longer, I'm just going to like check all the vendors on my own. So if I buy anything new, I'll let you know. But yeah, for now, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.